Massimo's got quite a lot to talk about today. I've got to be honest, I didn't completely understand everything that he offers. So today's the day that we can grill him and find out exactly how he can support us with what he offers. So without further ado, Massimo, let's get this party started. Are you ready? You good to go? Good to go? Fantastic. Massimo, can you tell the people watching what you do for a business?
Yeah, I am an asset protection advisor. In practice, we are a trust company, and we have a very important mission because we help people to understand the problems that can be connected to a bank account, a traditional bank account, and how people can protect their funds inside a trust. So in practice, for one side, you have a lot of problems. On the trust side, you protect 100% your funds and get more profits.
Oh, okay. Well, that sounds very interesting. So you say that there's risks with banks. And obviously anyone who was around during the last recession who had more than £75,000 would have found out what those risks were because their money would have been taken. What are some of the other risks of people kind of just relying on the good old bank, the good old high street bank? What are some of the risks that we should be considering?
Yeah, many people don't know that banks have, one-side contract. So no bilateral contract with people, but from one side. And so it means the bank have full power on your funds. The problem is if the bank has some cracks or other problems connected to banks, they can take part of your funds because they have one-side contract with you. Another big problem, if you get legal attacks, banks can frozen your account or deliver your contact to the appropriate action parts. So another big problem.
Good grief. So what you're saying is,
yeah, I will give you one more example, very important. In Italy, it happens every month, every year. Yeah. For example, one big bank got a big crack, and all the members, all the quote connected to banks, to the bank, disappeared. Yeah, so it's very important because we are talking about you get all your funds inside a bank and you get back the 5% of your funds.
What?
What happened to 95% of your funds? Disappeared. Bye-bye.
Wow, because I know that in the UK we have some quite strict laws around banking and your funds, and they are covered by some kind of banking protection fund up to a certain amount of money. But what you're saying in Italy, they literally, money's gone and it's like, hey, tough luck.
Yeah. It happened, yeah.
Wow, guys, if you've got money in Italy, I suggest you think about taking it out of the Italian banks right now because wow. So what inspired you to start this business? What inspired you to get involved with this business?
Yeah, in practice, the difference is inside our mind, because everybody of us know banks because it's perfectly normal. But the 99% of us don't know the trust. So when you change this aspect of your mind, shift the funds is just one button.
Yeah.
Click it and shift the funds. It's very easy.
Yeah.
So you need to control your bank. You need to control the contract for your bank and need to verify the problems that you can get in touch with your bank.
Yeah,
is very important.
Yeah. But I think one of the problems with that, Massimo, is that, let's be completely honest, you know, no one is told about a trust when they're going through their teenage years or their 20s. You get to 30 and you might see a financial advisor who mentions it, but it never goes into too much detail. So I think the reason why so many people do kind of follow the bank blindly is because they're not aware of other alternatives, which people who have got more money would be aware, because obviously that's what they do. They protect their funds by wrapping up in trusts and so on and so forth. So, so you're on a mission then to educate as many people as possible to consider a trust to protect their money from the bank.
Absolutely. Because, you know, people think, okay, so now I know the trust. Okay, but I don't have 1 million euro or $1 million. But it is not the problem, because you can put very low budget, very low funds inside the trust.
Yeah.
Or for example, we have financial promoters that put 500 million inside the trust. So in practice, it works for every kind of people.
Yeah.
Family,
yeah,
big financial brokers, or enormous big giant companies.
Yeah.
No problem.
So what have been some of the challenges that you've had to face? Because obviously, you know, this is I suppose it's got a specialism. It's a specialist business. It's not something that the general public are aware of. What's been some of your challenges with getting customers on board, getting more people on board?
Yeah, we need to be very, very clear. You need to be transparent. You need to advise. So as advisor, I need to advise more people so they know which kind of contract they have with their banks. It's very important. And if they are not sure, they start to thinking, you know, okay, so my bank can take action without me to my funds. Okay, if they think this, okay, please call me and get some help.
Yeah.
Ask me.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
We are here to help.
Fantastic. And what other challenges have you had? I mean, you know, if some, you know, what challenges have you had kind of getting in front of as many people as possible?
Yeah, we use different ways, you know. So for example, business networking is pretty good because it's fantastic, because we help a lot of people at the same time.
Yeah.
It's amazing because you find 40 people together inside a Zoom.
Yeah.
So fantastic. 40 people know they can protect their funds.
Exactly.
It's absolutely amazing.
Brilliant.
But of course, we have communities. We have the weekly newsletter.
Okay.
Yeah, the magazine, for example, with free content. I think we use the 99% of ways available on the market.
The thing is, if you can do it cost effectively, absolutely. I mean, the people who would consider your services, they're not literally all in one place. They're probably spread across different platforms, you know, and it's not just, this isn't just something for rich people or rich, mature people. This is someone for people of all ages if they're concerned about protecting their money from the bank. So, fantastic. So, my favorite question, Massimo. Tell us one thing about you that not many people know.
About me?
Yeah.
Or about the trust? About
you, man. It's all about you, brother. It's all about you.
It's a secret.
It was.
No, no secret here. I think many people don't know. They am not so, strong like a tank. Where you are very strong. Really, sometime I need to enter inside my comfortable zone. Because you need to be okay. I am in my protection zone, but okay, I do my best to exit from the comfort zone.
Yeah.
And sometimes you make mistakes.
Yeah, of course. You're human, man. You're not a machine.
Perfect.
You're human. You're not a machine. Of course, we make mistakes. We all make mistakes. But and I hear what you're saying there, because sometimes we all need. I don't care what you say. Even like these guys on stage who are giving it the big I am. We all need to have that recharge time. We all need to have that time where it is just about what's happening inside here, because what's happening inside here will. Yeah. It comes out there. So what you're saying is a lot of people think you're big, gregarious, hey, Massimo, but in reality, you have your moments where it's like, let me just think about me for a bit. Nothing wrong with that, man. So you've just burst a few bubbles. I've seen some of your pictures as well from your younger days, mate. Was you in? Have you been on TV? Have you been in the movies?
No.
I'm being serious, man. You're a handsome fella, man. I'm sure I've seen you on TV before.
No, quite frankly, no shows. No, something similar.
Well, you've got a twin brother out there causing trouble in your name, then, mate. Because I'm pretty sure I've seen you in a movie recently. But hey, it's another story for another day. So, if someone, because obviously, I mean, is this your first business, or have you had many businesses, Massimo?
Yeah, good question. I started in 1999.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so 21 years ago.
Yeah.
And I started by spying inside the code of the website. So I opened my notepad and started to write some characters, some scripts inside the note tab. So after that, I wrote and do some publishing, self-publishing on Amazon. So many people say, hey, are you on Amazon now? Gosh, I got it 20 years ago. Okay, Amazon is no news for me.
It's a different beast now to what it was 20 years ago, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, self-publishing. I invented some advertising systems.
Oh, wow.
To help people to promote their businesses. And for example, we have the Spot Web TV. It's curious because you are talking about television, you know.
Yeah. Now it's coming out. The truth's coming out now.
Yeah, it's not the traditional television, but for example, people have pages, business pages, and they want, okay, so can I put my page inside your Spot Web TV and get instant readers? Yes, of course. It's very easy because the Spot Web TV, it gets to open your website in a full page. So every contact that is coming to your page will see your content without nothing from your part. It works on autopilot.
And is that something that you set up and is it still running now, or is that kind of, have you sold that business, or is it still running at the moment?
Oh, we are, yeah. It works perfectly. We have two different systems because the Spot Web TV is one, but in one side, we use it to send contacts to no-profit companies.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
We are glad to help humanity projects. Yeah. And we sent about, I think, 200,000 contacts to them. And we pay the cost, we pay the bandwidth, we pay the website, everything. And another part, another side is for profit companies,
Of course.
for business.
Yeah.
Very easy.
Fantastic. Fantastic. So, to be fair, it sounds like you've got a fair few corners, Massimo. I mean, this interview, yeah, we might have to come back and revisit some of those other areas, because I didn't realize that you were also a coder. So not only has this guy got a cool name, he's been on TV, but he can also write code as well. I mean, mate, that makes you kind of like godlike, godlike status. Yeah. So, Massimo, so if somebody was looking to start a business right now, what 3 bits of advice would you give them?
Yeah, excellent question. Many people start something without the right business education. It is very important, because you go to school to learn. Okay, if you start a business, you need to learn. So this is the first basic point. But of course, you can create a community that I think is very important and more powerful than the funnel, start your funnel. Yeah, and you pay big money to get a funnel. Why not to start a community? It's free. You can point to your passions, to your niche, your favorite niche, and be sure to get the contacts of your readers.
Yeah.
And open a magazine, a free magazine, and start to deliver your passion to your readers.
Yeah.
Because they follow you.
Yeah.
And you pay nothing. So the time is your payment.
Yeah.
Because you need to be passionate, of course.
I mean, and I think that's one of the things for a lot of business owners is, look, we live in the internet age now, where I can type something into Google and within a millisecond it gives me the answer. And I think to a degree, some business owners expect their marketing to be the same. Oh, I do this, and oh, my phone, why isn't my phone ringing? Why isn't my phone ringing straight away? And yeah, it doesn't work like that. And Massimo, you know that, you've been in business a long time. So that's 2 great bits of advice. So learn about business. And if you can't learn before you start the business, at least make sure you're learning while you're running the business. And, don't focus on the things which spend money initially. Look at ways that you can generate attraction and customers using the free methods that are around you. Yes, it'll cost you time, but the alternative is to pay some money and get someone to do it for you. The one thing I'll say about that, when you do it yourself, you actually appreciate it a bit more. Whereas when you pay someone, it's always about the cost, not about the return. So my advice that I give to anybody I work with is learn how to do it. And when you are paying someone, you'll appreciate what they've got to do for you. Plus, it makes it easy for you to measure KPIs. Right, when I did this myself, this is what I achieved. Now you're doing it. This is the minimum I expect.
Yeah.
Pure pressure, but it means that they've got a clear goal to work towards, rather than give us your money and we'll see what happens at the end of the day. So fantastic.
Yeah, it's very important, because many people don't know that all customers bought from you. So you can't forget your old customers. And you don't need the classic, CRM to manage. Oh, crazy, is very difficult. Why? Just get the email contacts of your old customers, put them inside your mailing list, and start to write them, because you have new customers, perfect, but you have your old customers to stay in contact. Stay in touch with them.
And it is easier, and the research has been done to prove this. It's easier to get someone who's already spent money with you to spend more money with you than to find somebody new to spend money with you.
Exactly. Yeah.
Fantastic. Is there any more advice you want to share for anyone looking to start up a business?
Yeah. What I can see very, very, very good results, very good data about the community, because the funnel is going in touch with one lead at once.
Yeah.
So it's one road, one single road you can take to it. Inside the community, not only is very easy to manage, to respond to the answer, to the questions, the problems and so on, but it's fantastic because every time you place a new product inside the community, some people buy it. So in practice, you don't need to take the single road of the funnel,
yeah,
but you get multiple sales,
yeah,
just for using the community.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I am a not strongly believer in the one road funnel. I prefer the easy way to get multiple sales
Yeah.
from your community.
Yeah, yeah. Sound advice, absolutely fantastic. Is there anything that the people watching can help you with right now, Massimo? I mean, one of the things I'd like you to do when we finish is go back to the video, drop all of your links in, the links to everywhere. The trust protection, if there's any marketing information that you want to share, put it all in there, and also where people can reach out to you as well. But is there anything else that we can do to support you on your journey right now?
Yeah, I am glad, of course, to reply to emails,
yeah,
email messages, or for example, to better know the benefits of the trust.
Yeah.
So no problem. Messengers, email messages,
yeah,
comments, no problem. We are glad to share the info because people need to know what is a trust,
of course,
and protect their hard-earned funds.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, fantastic. Well, Massimo, been a real pleasure today. You've really gone into more depth. I mean, yesterday when I introduced you, I didn't know enough to say a lot, but I did my best. But today, I really do get it now, and it actually is apparent that there's a lot more to you than meets the eye. Massimo, film star, trust advisor, software development, marketing, and community advocate. I mean, come on, man, you got some titles there, so absolutely fantastic. Well, we'll leave it there for now. Thank you very much for joining us. Anyone who's watching, if you want to reach out to Massimo, all of his contact details are going to be in the comments underneath. So reach out to him. If you're still unsure what a trust is, reach out to him. He'll be more than happy to speak to you about that. Massimo, thank you very much. Don't go anywhere. We'll have a quick debrief. And people, have a fantastic rest of your day. And I shall see you all on Thursday. See you later, guys. Have a great day.